Hi once again, Nicoloff students. It's me, Mr. Jaime. I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and healthy. And for today's video, I wanted to talk about the sport of basketball because I just feel like it's a great sport and it's quite fun and exciting. So let's begin. As I had said before, I will be talking about basketball today, and one of the reasons I chose basketball is because I feel like it's a great way to exercise and stay healthy and fit. And I also feel like anybody can play. So just to give you guys a brief and just like an interesting story on how basketball was created. So basically it all began in the city of Massachusetts. Well, as you guys know, it's a very cold, windy city and it also snows heavily. So therefore a Springfield college instructor by the name as James Naismith. He created the game for his students and for his school in order so they would have a indoor game. So that was one of the main reasons it was created. So indoor game was needed. Now obviously basketball has grown into the worldwide athletic phenomenon that we know it as today, and probably one of the best sports in the whole world and of all time. So the instructor James Naismith created the game officially in the year of 1891 in Springfield, Massachusetts. So in a way, basketball is from the city of Massachusetts. Basketball is now internationally worldwide famous, and it's played by both women and girls. I mean, women and boys. So which is cool because anybody can play, as I had said before. And the NBA, which is the National Basketball Association, which is the highest level of competition in the world when it comes to basketball, and that was founded in 1946 in the city of New York. And I'm not sure if you guys know, but there is also a professional league known as the WNBA, which is the Women's National Basketball Association, and that's basically the same thing as the NBA, and it also is the highest level of like competition when it comes to women in basketball. And that was founded in 1996, which is quite it's not hasn't been that long time, but it has definitely progressed. So basketball is a pretty interesting sport, but it is also quite simple and easy to understand. So there's a court on each side of the there's a basket on each side of the court. They're usually 10 feet high above the ground, and the goal is for each team, which consists of 5 players on each team with a total of 10 players on the court and the referees. The goal is simple: is you have with the basketball, you have the goal of the game is to get the basketball in the basket. Now the game does consist of a lot of rules as well. So, but they're quite simple. Basically, you have to bounce the ball, and you can't hold the ball with 2 hands. You have to continue moving and bounce the ball. And if you stop and grab the ball with 2 hands, then you cannot move anymore. You have to pass or shoot the ball. The the offensive side players, which have the ball, have options on how to score. I mean, you can choose to dunk, or a layup, or even just take a regular jump shot. Basketball has also been part of the Olympics since 1904, which is really cool and interesting. And there are 5 type of positions in each team, and that is of a center, a power forward, a small forward, a point guard, and a shooting guard. And each position has their own responsibilities. I'll begin with the shooting guard, which is he's the name says everything. He has to be the best shooter, and he has to have take shots accurately. Now the power point guard he has to have ball handling skills, and he has to felicitate the team, which basically means he has to help out the team works like together properly. Now the small forward has a more an aggressive approach to the basket, so he's gonna be trying to get to the basket quickly and just more consistently. Now the power forward and the center make up the front court of the team, and their job is to get rebounds, um, block shots, and recover passes, and they can also take inside shots. As I had said before, basketball has become to be one of the greatest sports of all time, and there it's played even though we have the biggest basketball leagues here in here in the United States. It has worldwide leagues such as like the Euro League, which is also really famous and in a very prestigious league. As I have also said before, basketball is pretty simple, and basically all you really need is just a basket and a ball. And every ball size is different depending on age range, but on the average, a ball is 9.4 inches in diameter. One important thing that I forgot to mention is that basketball does have rules that refer to fouls. So basically, if you foul someone, like if you rush them or you slap their hand or the wrist or reach in and you hurt them or it just makes them lose their focus, that is a foul. And what happens then is they get to take 2 shots. They get to take these 2 shots in a way as a free throw, so they're not being bothered by, so they can score more accurately. Millions and millions of Americans and people around the world tune in to watch basketball when it's occurring, like for the finals or just even regular season games. And I consider myself to be a very big fan as well. And I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of info on what and why I like basketball. Also, I was born in Los Angeles, which is a very famous basketball and just in general sport town. And my favorite team is the Lakers, and my favorite player is Kobe Bryant. And this has been going on since I was a child. But unfortunately, we did lose Kobe Bryant and his daughter this year. But he will forever be remembered, and he is a legend in the sport. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys give it a try. And one thing that I forgot to mention throughout the video was that it does consist of 5 players on each side, but you can also play with 1 court. You don't even have to use 2 courts on each side, and you can play 1-on-1 or 2-on-2 or even 3-on-3, and just you can make it work and make different little games to make it more fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys stay safe and healthy, and hope to see you guys soon, and thank you.